reading. Let's just get into it. Let's see what you can expect. Okay, what is the message for you? What can you expect here? Okay, we have the Chariot, 2 swords. Okay, anything else? The Hierophant in reverse, the Empress in reverse, the Lovers here. Now, even though, let me see what's on the bottom. Yep, Queen of Cups. Even though the Lovers is out here, Ten of Swords. Even though the Lovers is out here, I don't feel like this is about a love connection per se. I feel like this Lovers and these Empress in reverse here, your spirit guides and angels are asking you to love on yourself a little bit more, to invest in yourself a little more, you know, in this current energy that you're in, right? Especially as we're transitioning into the spring. It's about transformation, rebirth. You see that huge flower sticking up right here. Yeah, I feel like you are definitely blossoming or shedding old ways of thinking, belief systems, patterns for sure. But now it's about sticking to it, being disciplined, being consistent in those new habits and behaviors that you're forming now, right? So, I mean, for a lot of you, this could be you needing to change up your routine. This could be you needing to get into like a workout regimen or do something new with your hair. Like, I really feel like you should just pour into yourself, really embody your Empress energy, really like step into your feminine energy and make it about you. You know, go into this energy, not like go into hermit or anything, but like go into this energy of just self-evaluation. Think of the person you want to become now, you know, think of the person you see yourself as for the rest of the year. Who do you want to shift into? You know, Sag, you're a shapeshifter too, right? So I feel like you're about to take on a new identity, right? And this may be an identity you didn't even recognize. You didn't even know you had this in you, right? But now you're being met with it. And it's like, okay, what do I do now with this newfound confidence, this newfound energy, this new person that I am? I'm not the same person that I used to be, right? And I feel like you're going to begin to nurture this new energy that you're in here, right? Or this is just saying you need to nurture yourself. You need to love on yourself. You need to mother yourself at this point in time here. Ten of Swords, Ten of Wands in reverse, and the Queen of Wands. Yeah, Ace of Wands, because you're transforming right before your own eyes, Sag. For some of you, I mean, you could already be in this energy. Maybe you have been mothering yourself. Maybe you have been paying close attention to certain habits and lifestyles and addictions or whatever. And maybe you've been doing a great job at managing it as well. Be proud of yourself, Sag, for your discipline, your dedication to whatever this transformation and change is for you. But I definitely feel like you're a new energy. You're a brand new person. You're not the person that you were last week. You know? You could be taking on new interests, new adventures, or something's been illuminated to you, right? That now has your attention. You're being drawn away from the old into something brand new, brand spanking new, right? And it's going to require you to show up a certain way, to present yourself a certain way, to carry yourself a certain way, right? So you're not just, you know, thinking or operating from, you know, a mindful space. You know, you're now becoming the person that you've been envisioning and manifesting and dreaming of. You're physically even changing and showing up as the person that you've always wanted to be. If it comes to, I'm seeing like how loose her clothes is, maybe you finally dropping that 10 pounds you always wanted to drop, and you feel good, you look good, and now you're like, okay, now I need some new clothes, right? I need some new clothes. I need some new accessories. I need something new to now match this new vibe, this new energy I'm in, this new person that I am today, right? So for a lot of you, you could be experiencing some sort of upgrade in your life here, or you are the upgrade. You are the glow up. You are the transformation. The transformation is you. The gift is you, right? And there could be a lot of people that are starting to see you in this light. You could now be becoming illuminated to people, right? Or for some of you, if you start today, by summertime, you're going to pop out, you know, and people are going to find you unrecognizable, but in a good way. Your transformation is going to be so major. People going to be asking you, what was your method? What did you do? How did you get here? You know, you're not going to have to be in a position to teach others how to do what you did, how to get where you're going to be, or how to get where you are today. Maybe you're being led and called, Sag, to now become a teacher, to step into your sage, to now pour this wisdom, knowledge, understanding, and experience into others, to teach, to guide, to inspire, to influence, right? Because now you've shedded this old skin. You've gone through this death and rebirth. You've gone through so many ego deaths. You've gone through so many changes. And I feel like in such a short period of time, people need to know your recipe. People want to know your recipe. How are you navigating life so well? And even if you are fucking up, how are you managing to maintain your poker face and keep a strong faith and hold on to your integrity and your morals and your values and your self-respect? How are you doing it? That's what people are asking. How is Sag conquering these challenges, and how are they doing it on their own? I feel like it's your undying faith though, Sag. Your resilience. You're a lot stronger than maybe most people even let on here. And maybe that's because, you know, you tend to be the lighter energy in the room. You tend to be the light in the room. You could be very like bubbly and you're always uplifting, inspiring other people. You know, for some of you, you have a sense of humor. You're very silly. Like I said, bubbly. You know, you're just a good positive energy to be around. And sometimes people can take that as like you being ignorant or naive, you know, but you were never that. You were never naive. You're very intuitive. You're very tapped in. You're very connected. You're very self-aware. You know, you move with the elements. Your navigation system comes from the stars, from the universe, from source themselves. You're very, very tapped in and connected. I'm talking to someone who's very, very, very spiritually inclined, gifted, has a very close connection with the divine, very supernatural connection with the divine. So you don't let the small stuff like stop you. You know, you don't stress over things that you can't control here. And I feel like that's been your method to manifest in what it is that you want. Like despite what's in front of you, despite whatever obstacles are in your way, you know, you don't take it for face value. You stand up and you fight for what it is that you want. Even when all the odds are stacked against you, you get up every time. It's like you're the phoenix rising from the ashes every time. But now you're being given a platform, or you're being put on a platform. You're given the stage now to tell your story. For some of you, you could be being called to write a book here, you know, to get on social platforms, to show yourself, to tell your testimony. Because it's definitely a story worth telling. Your life is like a movie, Sag. A movie that so many people would sit down and watch. Because I feel like there's a lot of people who are intrigued by you. You leave this air of mystery in every room that you walk in, every person that you meet, right? You're very likable, lovable, but you have mastered setting personal boundaries. And setting those personal boundaries have set you up for success and set you up to now be in a space where people respect the hell out of you. People respect the hell out of you, Sag. And there are a lot of people that are proud of you. They are. And some are even proud of you in secret. And maybe they'll never clap for you because at one point they were the same ones that were either tearing you down behind closed doors or putting a cap on what you are capable of doing, what you were capable of doing. Like I said, you give off this sort of like naive type of energy, like you don't know where you're going, what you're doing. But that's why there's this air of mystery about you, because you fool people every time. You know, you work in silence, you move in silence. It's just you and the universe working. You and your spirit guides at work. You don't talk about it till it's done. And that's why you shock and you amaze so many people. There's a lot of people that are infatuated with your energy. There are people who want to learn from you. And then there are people who are going to hate from the sidelines because they're too prideful to come forward and say, hey, can you help me too? I need help. How did you do that? How did you get where you are today? Right? So just know that you are making a huge impact on a community of people near and far, Sag. And it's because of this transformation, you are stepping into this King of Pentacles energy for sure. It's your time to shine brightly now. All of the things that you were working on behind closed doors is now, you're now given the green light to put it on public display here. Right? Wow. To be the Queen of Wands and the King of Pentacles energy here, that's one boss ass motherfucker there. Like, you are bossing the fuck up, Sag. And people are starting to notice. People are starting to talk. Okay. Ace of Cups here. Now, for some of you, this could be you being involved with in a relationship here as well. High level commitment, and possibly with a King of Pentacles, right? Maybe people are starting to talk about that too. You're about to give people a lot to talk about, Sag. You're about to give people a lot to talk about here. Because like I said, maybe you, again, you're somebody who you don't say anything until it's done. You don't show up until it's done. You don't let people into your personal space, your personal business. You're very private, right? So when they see you pop out, or when they see you and this person pop out, people are going to have a lot of questions. A lot of questions. Like, where the fuck did this person come from? Or when the fuck did Sag become so fucking successful? Last time I checked, that little business wasn't going nowhere. Last time I checked, that little project wasn't nothing but a dream. Last time I checked, they were working a low salary. They were being underpaid. Or the last time I checked, they didn't have a job. Like, you about to be proving a lot of people wrong here, Sag. A lot of people wrong. Something huge is coming in for you. I can't make it the fuck up. Six of Wands. Something amazing is coming in for you, Sag. And I mean, this could be in all aspects of your life. You got the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups out here with the Six of Wands. You're becoming stable and grounded in abundance. You're going to have an abundance of whatever this is that's coming in, right? For some of you, this is like an abundance of self-love. And then some of you, this is an abundance of like love and a deep, deep, loyal, committed connection, commitment, or both, right? This could be the energy coming in, being balanced out because now you found yourself. You're finding yourself. You're loving on the person you are today. So now you're calling in someone who's going to now mirror back, reflect back the love that you've built for yourself. And they're going to pour into you. It's going to be equal give and take. Alongside a new business venture, possibly. A new path that's going to bring you a lot of stability here. This is like you becoming well-rounded, Sag. And you're going to be teaching others how to do the same. You're going to be teaching people the method to your madness. You know, Four of Swords here, right? You're giving people a lot to think about. Your success is going to give people a lot to think about. Or whatever it is that you're going to be teaching people, you're going to be inspiring change within them. You're going to be changing minds and hearts. You know, making people rethink their decisions and wanting to walk a more positive path, a better path, a path that's in alignment with their assignment. You figured out what your purpose was. You figured out what your calling was. And that's when life got easier. Things are about to get very, very easy. You're about to live a very comfortable life here because you never gave up. You stuck to your faith. You stuck to your guns. You stuck to your beliefs. You continue to pursue your dreams in private here too. You did it in silence. And now something is growing. Something has become full bloom here. Something has the strength of a sunflower here. Or you are the sunflower. And you're standing strong and you're being illuminated here. Illuminated in your power, in your strength. You could be feeling very empowered at this time. And you're in the energy of making things happen, taking action now, or finally coming out about it. Showing what it is that you've been working on. Whatever this is for you. But you're coming out. And you're shining brightly, and you deserve this recognition, this success, this stardom, this new beginning, this love and appreciation and respect that you're getting here. You're of high value to a lot of people, okay? And you're about to find out, seriously. Your story is going to speak volumes about the type of person that you are. And if there was anyone or anything that was thrown in your path to try to paint you as something that you're not, your truth, your authenticity is going to speak way louder than those naysayers, than those lies, than those illusions that were built around you and your life. Okay? Than the illusions that you maybe even consumed and believed for yourself. The illusions about yourself that were never true. That you fully walked away from. You've abandoned those beliefs about yourself. So now it's like, let me reintroduce myself here. Because I'm nothing like who you used to know. I am not the same person you used to know. Let me fill you in here on what I've been working on. Let me fill you in on how God has been working in my life, despite what you thought you knew was my destiny. Wow, Sag. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. Let's see. Let me get some of these. That's a beautiful, beautiful message. Anything else for Sag? It's very empowering. Inner healer, you did the work. You did the work. You planted those seeds and you watched it grow. You were patient. And like I said, you did it in hiding. You did it in secret. You fooled people. You made people think that you were naive, think that you had less than, think that you didn't know what you were doing. But you're proving so many people wrong. You see these butterflies of transformation here. Wow. Wow. You've made sacrifices in private. Sacrifices that no one will ever know. No one will ever know the struggle that you went through, the pain that you went through, the sacrifices that you had to make to get where you are today or get where you're going now. People could have even called you selfish because you decided not to share certain things with certain people because you knew they just wouldn't understand. Okay. Prayer. Like I said, you held on to your faith. That's all you had was your faith. It was just you and the universe, you and God for a long time. And you made sure to maintain that sacred space between you and God, between you and your higher self along this journey. So now it's going to look like a miracle. It's going to look like, wow, this is just being handed to Sag. No, you made sacrifices here. You deserve this that's coming in. You know? So like I said, you're going to have to properly reintroduce yourself to these individuals and tell your story. Because I feel like there's a lot of people that got it all twisted here. They think they know you, but they really have no idea what you've been through and who you are today. Just period. Wow. Okay, let me get some affirmation cards for you, Sag. That's amazing. As soon as I split the deck, adversity, I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. Your biggest mentor was your life challenges. You know, you leaned on your own understanding. You made mistakes and you picked yourself back up every time. And you learned from them, right? You didn't look back. You didn't repeat the same cycles or patterns again, right? And that's something that's really hard to master for a lot of people. You were able to recognize when certain things were toxic, when certain things didn't serve you anymore. And you kept it pushing. You conquered it and you kept pushing. You didn't go back to old ways of doing things or go back to old people or situations that didn't serve you. And that's why this walk with God, this walk with life, just period, seems so easy. You make it look easy, Sag. And this is why you need to reintroduce yourself and tell your story. Talk about your adversity, but in a light that actually inspires and empowers and motivates people to do better as well. Okay. I like it. I like it a lot. Success. Success is coming in for you, Sag, because you were disciplined this entire time. You held true to what you believe. You held true, right? You maintained a light heart about this too. And remember I said, like, you could be telling your story, you know, from a perspective of just a lighter energy, you know. Maybe you make light of your challenges, and that's how you've gotten through it. You've laughed your way through a lot of your distress and issues and challenges and problems, you know. And maybe this is why you make life look so easy. Maybe this is why people think that things are just handed to you, because they don't see you stressed. They don't see you when you're breaking down, crying, begging, pleading God to surrender you from these trials and tribulations and strife. No, you don't project. You don't put your issues, your problems, you know, your burdens on other people. You put on a damn good poker face and you continue to do what you can to uplift other people despite what it is that you may be going through. And that's why you're going to be so blessed and so successful here. But that's also why you need to be mindful of people who are going to be jealous of this new beginning coming in for you. Because I'm telling you, and you see that lover's card in the background, I'm telling you, something amazing is coming in. I feel like this is in all aspects, in love, in your career, you know, your stability. People are going to be upset, you're going to have haters. But I mean, if you ain't got no haters, you ain't popping, right? So you must be doing something right. But I feel like you're going to have an even bigger support system that is going to see how deserving you are of this and are going to be so, so happy for you in this transformation that you've gone through here, right? This is beautiful. All of this green. You are manifesting like a motherfucker here, Sag. Like, seriously, look at this Ace of Cups behind this. You're getting all of your heart's desires. That's what I'm getting from this green here. Things are coming into perfect peace and balance and harmony for you. Just wait. Just wait. Wait till you reintroduce yourself. And just see the domino effect of change that's going to take place for you in a positive direction. Relationships. And like for some of you, I said you could be coming in communion. You could be coming together with someone who is going to empower you as well. You are going to empower each other. Or this could just be saying because of you telling your story, your testimony, you're making connections, you're networking, you're building bonds with people, or people are getting to know you and feeling like they have like a deep connection with you because of your story. You're very relatable, Sag. And that's why people cling to you, right? But overall, this is you stepping into your purpose. I know what I'm here to do, right? It's time to step into it fully. Embrace this new you because judgment is here. I understand that everyone has their own unique paths and challenges. Everything that you went through, Sag, it wasn't for nothing. It built you up. It made you stronger. All it did, it added to your testimony. Everything that you went through was going to add to one hell of a story that you're going to tell in whatever form, whether this is a podcast, whether this is a YouTube channel, whether this is a book, or whether this is just you showing up on social media, putting your life on public display and giving people hope. Like, man, they did it, I can do it too. However you decide to tell your story, just know that your path, your journey was unique and made for you and you only. And it is your job now to share God's greatness and goodness that He has bestowed upon you in your life. Each one teach one. When God blesses you, you bless others. And I feel like you're definitely about to be in a position to do so effortlessly. This is amazing, Sag. I love this for you. Wow. Okay, well, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you, Sag, for tuning into this message. If it resonated with you, go ahead and comment down below. And don't forget to like the video as well. Love you guys. I will see you in the next one. Bye.